When we're overwhelmed, it's incredibly common for our brain to get distracted by all of these things that we have no control over. We are unsure of the next step. We don't want to get it wrong. And so we spend all of our time sort of commiserating in this miserable place, trying to control other people, situations, things that we cannot control, instead of anchoring ourselves on the things that we can. So what I want you to do is I want you to get out a sheet of paper and draw a big circle in the middle of that sheet of paper. Inside of that circle, you're going to write in my control. Outside of that circle, you're going to write out of my control. Now, one by one, I want you to start thinking about every single thought that is running through your head, every to-do item that you have, every action step, every confusion point or anxiety or stress that you have. And then I want you, as you write it down, to decide, is this something that's in my control or is this something outside of my control? The reason this is important is to recognize how much of our time and energy are we spending on things that we have absolutely no power or control over. And what does it look like if we were to let those things go and reallocate our time and energy to the things that we can control? Now, one example I want to give for you, when we think about things that are outside of our control, I cannot control right now what the news is telling me. It's out of my control. It goes outside the circle. I can control how often I read the news. So sometimes even when we're thinking about the things that are outside of our control and leading to our anxiety, we forget that there are choices that we do have some control over that can alleviate the anxious reactions that we have to these things outside of our control. So go through, fill out your piece of paper, and I want you to think about what you need to do to let go of the things that you can't control, to anchor your energy and your time on the things that you can.